Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, what's up? Hello, I'm Jo, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and trusting me to entertain you. So today's video is a video, I believe, come for me in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was inspired or created by Nikkie tutorials. I saw James Charles do it and I saw Nikkie's video, but if I'm not mistaken, it was like her idea or whatever. So, but anyways, so it's called the One Dip Challenge. So basically, we're going to do our entire face of makeup with only one dip into each product. So it's going to be one dip into foundation. So like one squirt, one little dabble into blush, and I have to do my whole face like that. Okay, so pulling the sleeves up, I'm trying to think of what foundation I could use that would like go a long way. The problem is the foundations that I have that would go a long way for something like this aren't like my shade. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is go in with the Lorac Pro soft focus longwear foundation, and I'm going to use the lid. I don't have anything fancy. I don't have one of those little plastic or glass plate mixers. I'm just going to use the lid of this hourglass so that you can see that I'm only putting one pump. And I've decided I'm going to use a dry beauty blender because I found that the damp ones soak up more product. I should probably use a brush if we're being on. Well, I'm going to use a brush. We're going to use a brush and then we'll blend it out with the beauty blender if we absolutely have to. But we're going to use this little It Cosmetics brush. I think it is. Yeah. Bye Bye foundation brush. So I'm going to show you guys. Oh, I hope this is a good first pump because I get one chance. So, come on. Drop that last drop. That's all I get. That is all I get for my entire face. I think I picked the wrong foundation. I shouldn't have done this. So I didn't put on any primer or anything, so we're just gonna go straight in with foundation. Oh Lord. Okay, I gotta use this sparingly. I'm gonna a dab will do ya. I don't typically use concealer anymore. Oh no, you guys. But for this challenge, that's it. That's all I got. Oh my gosh. But for this challenge, I'm gonna use concealer because I get one dip of concealer, and it is very likely that this is not gonna look good once I blend it. Actually, it's not working that bad, but I'm not gonna be able to get the coverage under my eyes with one pump of foundation. This foundation smells like coffee. Not really sure why. Okay, it really doesn't look that bad, but this is a little bit too dark for me, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm nervous. I watched the other challenge. I like James Charles and Nikkie tutorials. I watched part of hers, but I watched all of James, and it's so funny to watch, but his look turned out really good. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an up close look. This foundation's more of a medium coverage anyways, but right now we have about a light coverage. We pretty much just changed the tint of our skin. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pick a concealer, and we get one dip. Okay, so since our foundation is a tad too warm, not bad, but just a tad, we're gonna go with the light neutral shade Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just gonna twirl it around in there really good because I don't know. That's all I get. Which this is actually not that bad because this wand holds quite a bit of product. Oh no, it's already getting dry. I need to use this under my eyes. So we're gonna do this here. We'll do a little here, here, and on the nose. So that should help us out a tad bit. The only problem is I only have the dry. I'm actually gonna blend it out with that brush, I think, and then we'll go in because I really don't like blending out my concealer with a dry beauty blender. I really prefer it to be damp because I do want more product picked up. But as you can tell, oh gosh, oh no. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go in with a beauty blender. Guys, if y'all try this challenge, please tag me. comment something where I can see it, because I think this challenge is so fun. This is like, oh, this brush actually, y'all, I usually use a beauty blender, but this brush just blended out that side so beautifully. I don't even think I'm going to touch the beauty blender today. So here's what's funny. This is one of the reasons that I wanted to try this challenge, is because I think that there's going to be stuff that I discover that, like for example, this brush, I usually always use a beauty blender, but this brush blended that out so pretty under my eye. And since I'm only going to get one dip of powder, which I'm going to do a pressed powder, so like a foundation powder, and then I'm going to do a translucent powder. I get one dip of each. But discovering new things and like realizing that maybe I don't need as much product as I normally use. For example, I feel like now that I've used the concealer and the foundation, I feel like my face looks perfectly fine. I don't feel like that I needed any more product than I used, whereas on a typical day when I can use however much I want, I definitely use way more than that. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like the challenge for that reason. Okay, so the next step is going to be powder, and I need to think logically like what powder I'm going to use, because this Hourglass powder is really thin. This is the translucent powder. It's really thin. So I don't think I want to use that because I use quite a bit. So we're going to go with the thicker one that I can get more set out of. We're going to go with the Huda Beauty one. So we're going to put this in here, and we're just going to dump a bunch into the cap. And we're going to dip our brush in one time. I get one dip. Oh no, oh no. Okay, so here's my powder. And I'm going to get this brush. This is, I don't even know, it doesn't have a name on it, but it's one of my brushes I think came from BoxyCharm. So here we go. I'm just going to dip one time and then come back up. Oh, I got quite a bit. Okay, I still have a lot in my thing, but I can only dip once and I don't want to lose any of it, so I'm gonna, oh, I think I made that work. Go underneath the eyes really good to set those. Oh, okay, okay, I think I made that work. One dip. Oh, this was great. I actually saw where on James Charles' challenge, he realized that he did his makeup, which obviously if you take more time and do it the way that you're wanting to do it, you'll get a better end result. But he did his makeup and it looked so good, and he did it in like record time because you're only allowed to use one dip of everything. So I actually feel like looking at it, it doesn't look that bad. The ultimate thing is I always want to make sure my face is good and set, so that like my other powder products don't my other powder products don't end up looking muddy, like my bronzer and stuff, because if it starts sticking to your foundation underneath, it ends up looking really muddy. So we're just going to roll with it. We're not even going to use a pressed powder, because I feel like, I mean, in James' video, he dipped into a pressed powder, which they are two different products, so technically fair game. But we're just going to go with this translucent powder because I normally wouldn't use a pressed powder, so we're going to do it just like I normally do. So, okay, so this is what's going to be really hard for me, and I completely forgot to use a cream product for the bronzer and contour because it was going to go longer with one dip. But I didn't think about it. So for my contour, I'm going in with this small contouring brush, this Luxie brush, and I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going to dip it once. Oh, I was going to tap off the excess. I don't need to do that. So we're just going to press some product here, press some product here. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Come on. Okay, we're getting something. See, that's the struggle for me, is because I love for my contour. And I use two different products. Like for my bronzer, I don't use the same color. Like I don't use the same thing for contour as I do bronzer. Ooh, I didn't get enough product on this side. And I don't have near enough to do my forehead, so I'm just gonna have to rely on my bronzer for that. Oh no. Okay, well, that's all we're gonna get for our contour. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going in with the Fenty Island Ting bronzer and this Eyeliner brush. It's a bronzer brush. Here we go. So I'm gonna dip once. It's such a habit to tap off the excess, but I don't want to put so much on. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, so we're gonna tap, 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 tap. Oh, I really need it on my forehead, so we need to focus it up there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Y'all, this isn't looking as bad as I thought it would do. This is a really fun challenge, though. It's like to see if you can use the least amount of product possible, but okay. Does it look like I would want it to look? No. But does it look okay? Yes. And I'm glad, because I really wanted to be able to film a couple more videos after this. And if this makeup look turned out horrible, obviously I was going to have to either film later or redo my makeup. And I would love to just be able to use this makeup look. So, okay, for the next product, we're going to use blush. And I'm going to go in with the NARS Orgasm X, because it is very pigmented. Very. So I can't really like, oh gosh. That's all I can use. Don't tap off the excess. It's such a habit to tap off the excess. Oh my gosh, but this is about to be so pigmented. I probably need to tap off a little bit. Oh no. Because, okay. Oh, this is working. Because if you go in and you have a lot of product on your brush with this blush, oh, I just rhymed poet and didn't know it. Then it comes off like a clown, honestly. So what I like to do with this blush, and it looks like I'm able to do it still, is pack on the punch, and then I just kind of sweep it through this area to kind of give that sun-kissed look. But it looks like I don't really have any product left, so it doesn't matter. But okay, so far so good. So far so good. Moving on to highlighter, and I'm just be honest with you guys, what I'm most nervous about is brows and lashes. How the heck am I gonna dip into my brow thing one time? I'm gonna have to get like a lot of product on that one thing and try to manipulate and work with it that way. I'm nervous. Okay, so we need to do highlighter. So I'm gonna have to use that sparingly as well. And we're gonna go in with the Morphe E61 brush. And we're gonna go in with the Revlon Skin Lights. Oh no, because I used the highlighter for my brow bone. So I'm just gonna have to use a eyeshadow color, because I'm not mistaken, for the rules of this, you can use multiple eyeshadows, but you only get one dip per color. So I'm just gonna have to use like a matte eyeshadow color or a shimmer eyeshadow color for my brow bone. But that's all I get. Okay, how am I gonna use this? How am I gonna do this? Okay, think. Oh, I get one spray of setting spray. So first I'm gonna make sure it's good and spraying. Okay, here we go. That's all I get. Okay, well maybe that'll help me with my highlight. Okay, we got a little bit there. Okay, we got a little bit there. We need to get some on our nose. Oh no, I'm running out. Oh, come on. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That's also why I used a glowy blush, because like if the highlighter didn't do well, I would have the room to, the wiggle room with my highlighter, because it would at least be a little bit glowy. Okay, got that done. Sorry, I keep looking up here because that's my mirror, but I'll try to start looking at you guys. Okay, so next up, we should go ahead and do brows. Now I'm nervous. Okay, so for brows, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D. Oops, I get so confused every time. I'm sorry, my air keeps cutting on. I meant to turn that off, but I didn't, so that's why we're here. But this is the KVD. It's not Kat Von D anymore. It's KVD Beauty. It's the medium brow long wear pomade. I love this pomade. Left the lid off one day and it started drying out. I need a new one. So that just makes this challenge 10 times harder, because I'm gonna have to take one guess as to where the best product is. That's all I get. There's a lot on here, so that means I'm gonna have to manipulate. Like, can you guys see? Hold on, let me do my hand thing. Look at that. Okay, now I'm nervous. This part I'm actually nervous for, so let's go ahead and just brush our brows out, which I really need to do my brows if we're being honest. But okay, there's a lot of product on here, so that makes me nervous for like the first go in. Oh god. Okay, just be light-handed, Jordan. I need to quit talking. Oh my gosh. And I can't fix my eyebrows because I can't use concealer again. I've already used concealer. Oh, come on. Okay, Jordan, remember that you have to do a whole nother brow. Oh god. Oh no, it's messing up. Look, it's falling. Are y'all seeing that? Oh, my eyes are watering. I started choking. Okay. Y'all. This is not looking good. Look at my eyes. Okay, I dried my tears a little bit. I still feel like I'm choking on my own spit. But, okay. So, I'm gonna have to, like... Okay. I'm alive. Okay, do you see the product? Like, all the product that was on the first part of the edge is gone because I used it on my other brow. So all I know to do is to kind of like sweep the product into my brow and then kind of work with it. Oh no. Okay. See, I have very, oh god, sparse brows. So I feared this for a reason, and my fears are valid, you guys. Oh no. It's starting to get dry, and that's the other thing about this product is I always have to dip back in to kind of wet the brush. I mean, it's cream, but to wet the brush per se, because it's a 24-hour brow, so it dries down pretty quickly. I mean, you usually have enough time to work with it per brow, but I'm doing 2 brows with 1 dip of product. So like where the product has started like drying, oh no, guys, I knew this was gonna happen with the brows. That's gonna have to do. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to blend this brow because now I've used all the product. I haven't used all of it, but like I didn't know what else to do besides like drag the product that's on the side through the brow and just hope it like spreads when I do this. Oh, this brow looks real bad, guys. Oh wow. Oh no, it's like, oh. Are you guys seeing this? My only hope is to, if it gets too bad, is to, no, I get 1 dip to do my brows, that's it. I was gonna say I could use like eyeshadow to try to fill in where it was gappy, but I don't wanna, I want it to be hard. Okay, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look terrible. Oh, it does too. Okay, so just gonna try to sharpen this up a little bit. This eyebrow looks super faded and not like the tail of it is so faded, and this one looks super gunky. Okay, we gotta stop. I have no more product left, so really I'm just running the brush through it, and I feel like since it dries down it's gonna start picking up the product. So that's gonna have to do for my brows. So moving on. Okay, for eyeshadow, I feel like if I started dipping in too many times to something, even if it's different colors, that I would end up with a mess. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick 1 color and just put a little bit in my crease and try to drag it down under my, no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna try to focus that 1 dip of color in my crease. I'll pick another color to go on my lower lash line. Then I'll take like a, either like a matte lighter shade or a shimmer lighter shade to do my inner corner and brow bone. But the problem is I only get one dip. So I might have to use 2 different shades for my brow bone. Oh, this is kind of hard if you think about it. Okay, so we're just going to take this palette and I'm just going to dip into, oh no, I guess this shade right here and hope for the best. So here goes my one dip. That's all I get. Okay, so that's the only time I can use that color, so y'all keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna press, okay, and press. Oh, this could end very badly. And swirl, and I'm just gonna take turns because I don't want all of it to end up on one eye. Okay, oh wait, this could work. Okay, so blend, 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 blend. Oh, y'all. Okay, see, when I placed that product, it was clearly a spot that did not get set very well with setting powder. So it like clung to one spot and dismissed itself from another. Oh gosh, I did not dismiss you, ma'am. And you can also see on this eye where I put, that's the first eye that I put product, because look at this. Oh my gosh, come on. Let's make this work, guys. Make it work. I really don't want to go in with another color for my crease, which it would be fair game if I did, but I really want to try to do it this way. Oh my gosh. This is really fun though. It really takes you out of your comfort zone, but also makes you realize that you don't need that much, because I did one dab for everything on my face and I feel like it doesn't look that bad. However, my preference is a stronger contour and we're not there. We're not there. She's not there. So, okay. So, this looks bad. It looks bad. So now we're gonna go in with, we're just gonna use our finger and try to blend that a little better. So, okay, I'm not mad at it. Okay, I used my fingers, blended it out, but I mean, okay. So now I'm gonna take a different color, but I'm gonna go in with the same palette and I'm gonna take, oh, gotta think about this. Okay, so which one would give me more bang for my buck? More bang for my buck. Okay, we'll try this one. This is the Morphe M456 and we're gonna dip into, we used this shade. Okay, so we're gonna use this shade, which is more of a warm dark brown. The other one's more of a cool dark brown. So that's all I get. Oh, I almost tapped off the excess again. Okay, so I need to place along that lash line and turn it over and place, oh, look at my eye, along that lash line. Okay. Okay, this is gonna have to work. I actually think I'm gonna take what's left and run it on the inner corner to create kind of a halo eye, because I really be liking those. Ow! Okay, so my son woke up in the middle of recording and that's mom life. But, okay, moving on. We are going to take this color eyeshadow, which is this one right here. It doesn't have a name, but it's in the mini Rachel Zoe X Lorac palette. And it's the Hollywood Glamour Mini palette. I think there's 2 versions of these. Anyways, beside the point. We're going to dip into that once. But this one's really pretty pigmented, so I'm trying to keep all the product on there. Okay, I'm going to try to use one side and dab right there. Another side, dab right there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Blend that out. Blend that out. Okay, 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 this is working. I've actually never used that color for an inner corner. But again, that's the perks of this challenge, is you discover things, and I feel like I just discovered something I love. So I feel like that's good on brightening the inner corner. So I'm actually just going to take what's left and go on the brow bone right there. And on the other side, turn the brush around and try to get some. Oh yes, I think this will work. I think this will work. We'll take a little bit and see if we can put it on the nose. Okay, so here we are so far. I don't hate it. Would I love to use some more setting spray? Absolutely. But that's not where we're at. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to do one swipe per eye. So I can't go back and forth. And I'm not going to sharpen it. I'm just going to do one swipe on the bottom, one swipe on the bottom. Which is a bummer because I would love to do like the top line. That's the other thing. It's like I'm big on like doing the waterline up top, but I can't do that because you can only get one swipe. So we better hope that first swipe is pretty pigmented. Oh god, here we go. Oh my god, I can't go back. That did nothing. It did nothing to this eye. So to save myself, I'm going to find a different eyeshadow and dip into one of my flat brushes like this and just try to save myself. We'll see what happens. Okay, I can't use that because I've already used those colors. Let's see what's in here. We need a dark color. Oh no. Okay, so for just a pop of color, we're actually gonna go in with this Milani Gilded Gold palette. We're gonna dip right into the shade Eden. But we're only getting one, so that's the only problem about adding that pop of color. Oh, don't tap off the excess. Ah, I always want to shake it off. But we're just going to take one side of this brush and dab it. Oh, that got in my eye. Did y'all see that? Dab it across, and then we're going to flip it over and do the same to the other side. But that's what I get for not tapping off the excess. Okay, that actually worked. Okay, so now we're going to blend what's left on the inner corner. Or towards the inner corner, not on it. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. That one swipe, because you don't realize how much you go back and forth with eyeliner, that was rough. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this pretty vulgar mascara. This is the Faux Reals Black Swan, which I'm about to swirl around really good. Oh, shoot. Look. So, this has to work for both eyes. So here we go. So I need a mirror. Is there a mirror in here? Let's see. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to keep my brush on one side so that I know that I'll have plenty left for my other eye. Oh no. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it a bit and go to this eye, and then I'm going to let that layer dry and hope to God there's enough left over to kind of layer it, because I could do falsies, but I don't really want to. I want this to be like a real raw situation. Okay, I don't know what that was, guys. Okay, so now we've got at least one coat of mascara on both eyes. Okay, so I was interrupted once again by my kiddos, but that is, again, mom life. I expect that when doing my videos. But the problem is I carried around my wand because I didn't want to dip it back into there because it would have been cheating. So now I'm afraid this is going to be dry to finish off this second layer. Yeah, it started drying out. That sucks. But again, more for the challenge with the mom life mode, you know what I'm saying? Go over here to this eye and try to get a little bit of curl, and then like what little bit is left over will sweep onto the it feels so dry. I feel like I'm just like pulling my lashes up. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get as far as the mascara goes, which that does not look that cute, but it'll work. So we're just gonna take whatever is a little bit left on here and drag it across the lower lash line. Just a little bit. And that is gonna have to do. Now I gotta dupe. Okay, so I'm going to take just a actually I'm going to use one that I haven't used so that you know there's no more product on it. And sweep off, because I had some fallout. Sweep off that fallout. Okay, so next up is lips. So I'm just going to go in with a lip gloss that I know I love. And again, I get one little swatch, so let's see how this turns out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Snow Pink by Revlon. I used to wear this all the time in high school, and I loved it, but now that I've got a little plumper lips, I really love it. The problem is I only get one dip, so I really wanted to see. I probably didn't pick the best lip gloss because this one does squeegee off a lot of the product, but we're gonna make it work. So this is about how much product I have. I'm gonna show you guys. Come on, there it is. See, it's like only on the tip, whereas typically, sorry, our kids are in the background. Typically, you'd get a lot more product on a doe foot. Okay, so I can't go in anymore, even though I'd love to add more. I figured that was the easiest way to go about that, but that is it for the challenge. I don't hate it. I think it turned out okay. I think I can go film my other videos, but that was really, really fun. It really puts you like to the test, out of your comfort zone, and I realized I don't really need as much products as I normally use, but I want to. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Nikkie Tutorials, if you're the original creditor. If not, leave in the comment who is, but I'm pretty sure this was her little challenge she came up with. But I love you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye!